Good afternoon. My name is Alex Woolen, and you're tuning into the Hybrid 360. I'm here with Nick. He is a student here at Kane University. How you doing, Nick?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions about Donald Trump and the sex scandal that you heard on CNN or MSNBC.
Okay.
All right. What are your views on Ivanka Trump protecting her father and his sex allegations?
Well, you see, it's a bit of a gray area because obviously we'll never know the entire truth, but I feel like it's really typical for the most part. He's her dad, and, well, she may have been fed one side of the story and maybe not gotten another side of the story, and, you know, I'm sure a part of her really doesn't want to believe the sex allegations. And yeah, that's pretty much my take on it.
Do you think what he did was wrong?
What Donald Trump did was wrong?
Yes.
Of course. There's no excuse for it.
Do you think that Ivanka Trump should put her point of view in what Donald Trump done with his sex allegations? Basically saying that, do you think she should be minding his business or getting into his business as his daughter?
Well, considering Donald Trump is running for President of the United States, whether it's your father or not, that's President of the United States. So, as a person of accountability, I definitely believe that she should hold her father accountable and definitely try to find out all the information she can and find out the truth for herself.
Okay.
You know?
Second question. In a recent video about Hillary Clinton, she was talking about how African Americans are super predators.
Super predators.
Yes.
Okay.
And how she thought of them as a threat to society. But now, if you look at how the Hillary Clinton now, how she's trying to get the black votes, what are your point of views on that perspective?
On her flip-flopping on an issue?
Yes.
Well, this is certainly not the first time we've seen Hillary Clinton do this. Obviously, we have this issue with same-sex marriage. If you want to date back to certain years, Hillary Clinton has flip-flopped on many occasions. There's been periods of time where she's stated that the minimum wage being $15 an hour is too high, particularly back when she was running against Bernie Sanders for the Democratic nomination. Now, all of a sudden, we hear her advocating all for $15 an hour. And that being said, pretty much, you know, it definitely sours my opinion towards her a little bit because, one, that's an inappropriate statement to refer to all African Americans as super predators just because maybe a select few have decided to behave inappropriately, right? There's white people that have behaved inappropriately, there's Hispanic people that have behaved inappropriately. You know, we're all Americans, and such statements like that are just inappropriate, and we can't act like that. Okay. So it definitely sours my opinion towards her a little bit.
Okay, thank you. And last but not least, I've seen in an article, New York Times, I think, and it talked about how in Miami there's a guy that's going around. His name is Carlos Rodriguez. He was charged with attempted murder and arson, and he just went around trying to basically kill people for no reason. And the how can I say, the question I'm trying to get to you is, how do you feel, because he was his head was flattened? So do you think that it was a mental situation, or do you think he intentionally wanted to do that?
When you say his head was flattened,
it was flattened by he was in a car accident.
Okay, literally flattened,
yes.
Not mentally unstable.
Yes.
And this was as a result of police resistance towards his crimes?
No, he was just speeding.
He was just speeding?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's really a tough situation. Obviously, don't know much about the case, so I don't know how the judicial system reacted, but I think that You said, refresh my memory, you said he was going around and basically just attempting to murder people?
Yes.
Well, that definitely sounds like some sort of mental issue. Because
Do you think it was caused by the car accident, or do you think he legitimately wanted to do that?
that I really can't say for certain, but it's certainly a possibility that something could have happened in the car accident that could have altered his brain chemistry to a certain degree. There's really no way to be sure. And do we know the prior history of this man?
No, there weren't any.
They didn't release anything in regard to
no
what he used to do before
medical
this car
issues.
accident?
No medical issues. So
No
far
medical
as-
issues
as
whatsoever.
of-
What about
as
his
I-
just behavioral patterns in general?
No.
Did he have a job?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Did he have a family?
No family.
No family? Just a man with a job?
Yeah.
Living on his own? Was he independent? There's so many things to really consider.
I'm not too sure about that, but I would look more into that.
But yes, there's definitely room to believe that it could have been mental related, or he could have just had a bad day and handled it the wrong way. Who knows, right?
All right. Thank you, Nick.
No problem at all.
All right. And again, my name is Alex Wooten, and this is the Hybrid 360.